Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Source, your number one source for sports, and today they just confirmed the Kyrie Irving to the Boston Celtics trade, and I've already made a video talking about it, but it was more of like a Cavs fan, like Kyrie Irving fanboy bias reaction, so now I'm going to go in depth about the trade details and what I actually think. So I already originally told you the trade in the last video, but I will say it again. So the Cavs are getting Isaiah Thomas, Ante Zizak, I think. He's a center. Jay Crowder, the Nets' first-round pick, and they threw in a second. I don't know what year, but just a second, which isn't really too valuable, just a sweeten the pot. But, I mean, it could be something. There's been lots of great second-round picks. But I can't really tell you who won the trade, honestly. We'll just have to wait and see. Because, like, I feel like the Cavs got more value, but, like, lots of people have different opinions. Some people say the Cavs, because now they got some really good return. I agree that they got really good return for him, and that was probably the best they were going to get for him. And also, they got that first-round pick, so they can maybe do some other stuff. But I'm going to talk about that in a later video, if you want to see that, where I talk about how the Cavs could beat the Warriors this year. Press that thumbs up button. But anyways, I'm off track. So, and some people say that the Celtics got good return because, you know, they already had great depth. They weren't really giving up too much because that Nets pick, it's not even a guaranteed pick. Jay Crowder, I mean, that was obviously a big loss. But then they upgraded Isaiah Thomas for that, and Ante Zizak. You know, it's just very broken apart. And I kind of like it from both deals, but I'll tell you at the end who I think won the trade. But, okay, I'm just going to say the Cavs return. The Cavs return, they got Isaiah Thomas. Now, will he do as good as next year? Will he average almost 30 points? No. I mean, the injury may slow him down a little bit, not even noticeable, but just playing on the same team as LeBron, I think last year was kind of a fluke. You could see him averaging 22 points. Because, let's think of the factors. He got injured. He has to share the ball with LeBron and maybe Kevin Love. And throw in mind that last year was kind of a fluke. So I think 22 points is a good limit for him. I forget how many assists he averaged last year, but I could see that hovering around the same, to be honest. Then they also get a good wing defender in Jay Crowder. I love Jay Crowder. He's one of my favorite parts of this whole trade, Jay Crowder. He's a very versatile forward. He's played some power forward. He could probably play shooting guard. He played small forward. He's very defensive, can pop a three. I just love his game. And him on the Cavs, that's a great help. Great help. Great addition. I'm glad that he was thrown in, other than Jaylen Brown, because I hate Jaylen Brown. If you want to see a video on why I hate Jaylen Brown and why he's my least favorite player, then press that like button and comment that down below. But anyways, getting off track again. So, Ante Zizak is a good backup center, and our backup center was going to be Walter Tavares or Channing Frye, so I'm glad they did this. But let's just look at the rotation for the next year. If they don't get Dwayne Wade, and just how it is right now. Just without any more moves, just how it is. So you got your starting lineup of Isaiah, probably JR, other than Corver. Corver or JR, they would probably put JR. Then you also got LeBron James, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson. It's pretty good, but it's not going to beat the Warriors yet, but I don't think they're done. Again, that's for another video where I'll go really in depth. But anyways, and then off the bench, you got Derrick Rose, you got Kyle Korver, you got Jay Crowder, Channing Frye, Ante Zizak. Also as the reserves, you got like Richard Jefferson, Kay Felder, Jose Caldron. Lots of good reserves. I really like the reserves too. Kay Felder's young, and Richard Jefferson's a vet. Jose Caldron's a vet who could pop a three. But I really like this return if they do something else to add on, because the Nets pick isn't also another big deal breaker. I mean, I think that the Celtics won for the future. But for right now, Cavs won, because they have so much to do right now. They have so much to do. And if they're done, if this is their last move, and they don't even get Dwayne Wade, or if they don't even trade that pick, the Nets pick, then it's like over. But like the Nets pick, everyone's like, oh, they just got free first overall pick. But who even knows if it's going to be a first overall pick? It's not guaranteed first overall. I mean, it'll be top 5, most likely, like 95% sure it's going to be top 5. Maybe even 99% sure that's going to be a top 5 pick. But, like, we've seen top 5 picks before that haven't turned out. We've seen number 1 overall picks that haven't turned out. So it looks like a promising pick. But if you trade that at the deadline for a center, wink wink, that could do some work down low, you could really do some damage here. But anyways, that was my rant. Now let's talk about the Kyrie return from the Celtics. They got, hold up. Kyrie Irving. Yeah, that's it. I mean, people said they overpaid, and people said that lots of people said that the Cavs robbed him, but again, it all depends on the Nets pick. Basically, just take out the pick entirely. Actually, that's not good, because the pick was a main piece. I mean, the thing about Kyrie Irving is, if he wasn't so young and already so accomplished, I would say, if he didn't win a championship, if he wasn't an all-star like 4 times, if he didn't win the three-point contest, if he wasn't a first overall pick, if he didn't already win an NBA championship and was 25 at that still same skill level, then I would be like, okay, yeah, it's a fair trade. But like he's already accomplished so much, so that's why they had to give up a little bit more. He's 25 for gosh darn sakes, and they already got a pretty good team without him, or without Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder. They have so many players. They're so deep. Like, their starting lineups probably going to be like, I could see Isaiah Thomas, or no, oh my god. I could see Kyrie Irving, starting point guard. Shooting guard, Jason Tatum or Gordon Hayward. Small forward, Gordon Hayward or that. And then power forward, they could play like Jaylen Brown and then have like Al Horford at center. Or they could have Al Horford off the bench, have Morris as the power forward. They could do a lot of things with their lineup. Crowder was a versatile player, but they already got versatile players. They got Hayward, they got Jaylen Brown, they got Morris. And if they still would have kept Avery Bradley, then maybe that would have been different. Trade Avery Bradley. Actually, no. He's making a little bit more money than I would like. So not Avery Bradley to the Cavs. But the return isn't too bad, honestly. Because probably this year, Celtics probably going to lose in the conference finals. But next year, that's when they shine. They are built for the future. Jason Tatum, love his game. I really hope he succeeds in the NBA. Jaylen Brown, hate him. But lots of people say he's good. I don't see it, but I kind of see it, but I just hate him. But he's still probably going to be decent. Not an all-star this year. Like, what are you thinking? I know it's the East, but damn! I heard someone say Jaylen Brown was going to make the all-star game this year. What did he average last year? 4, 5, 6? Boy! Anyways, they got Hayward, Tatum, that's about it. But they're built very well for the future, and Kyrie Irving is a good piece. He could be taught to be a little bit unselfish. There's a couple of key factors in this trade for who actually won it. I think the Celtics win if everything goes according to plan. Their plan is that LeBron leaves and the Cavs are in rebuilding mode and that they trade that pick away. They want them to trade that pick away. They don't care if they win a title or if they go all out for 1 year. Because then after that, that's when the Celtics bounce. That's exactly why they did it. I bet you 100% that's why they did it. But in the situation that the Celtics win, the situation that the Cavs win, honestly, okay, the scenario that the Cavs win is if they trade that first-round pick for DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins signs back. They get LeBron and they build a team around LeBron, Kevin Love, DeMarcus Cousins, Isaiah Thomas. But that's probably not going to happen. So there's a couple of approaches the Cavs could do also. They could either, go all out, trade for Cousins, get Dwayne Wade, do all that, and beat the Warriors, maybe. Or they could rebuild around that pick. Because do you want to go all out for 1 or 2 seasons? Do you want to go out for 1 year? Or do you want to slowly drag out a rebuild? Because they be going on full rebuild mode. I mean, whose contract is up next year? They'd have to have guys under contract like Kevin Love. They'd have to keep Kevin Love on the team. Tristan Thompson. Building a team around those 2 guys is not good. The only reason I see them winning this trade is if they go out for 1 season, LeBron decides to stay, and then they have a really good team. The reason the Celtics win is if the Cavs go out for 1 year, LeBron leaves, and then they go to the finals, or they go to the conference finals, or they go to the finals. But then you got the Sixers to worry about, which is going to be tough in the future. But this is their window. the Celtics have a window of a couple of years. It's going to be them. Okay, for this year, I'd say this year it's probably like the Raptors, the Wizards, the Cavs. Those are like the contenders for the East. Oh, and obviously the Celtics. But for the future, you got the Sixers, you got the Bucks, you maybe got the next, maybe not get the Pacers, but that's like further down the line. But like the next 3 seasons, Bucks, maybe still the Wizards. So Bucks, Wizards, blah blah blah, Celtics, and Sixers. They gotta beat out those teams. So if they win another chip with Kyrie Irving, great. He's such a young player. He's not even in his prime, and he's be doing this. I'm sad that the Cavs trade him away, but it is what it is. So now that I've showed you my thoughts on the trade, what are yours? Tell me down in the comment section below. Also, I will not be dropping a diss track. I've thought long and hard about it. It was just a spur of the moment thing. I'm a Cavs fan. Kyrie's my favorite player, and I made the video. I have the lyrics. If you want me to release the lyrics and like the beat and stuff, then I could do that. But I was in the process of making it. But it was like the very early stages. Like, it'd have to be another week and a half before you see it. And I feel like it might ruin my channel. Because this is a sports talk channel. I don't really want to drop a diss track just to jump on the bandwagon. I ain't gonna do that. Kyrie, I still respect you. But that diss track was fire. So you better watch out. Because I want you. And I need you. Part 2 coming up. Just kidding. No diss track. But if you want to see a diss track, I mean, if this gets, like, 20 likes, wink, wink. We've never gotten that like goal. That's just a crazy like goal. And if you hit that 20 likes, though, diss track. You want to see the diss track? Probably 3 people made it to the end of this video. If you want to see a diss track, press the thumbs up. Comment down below. Hey, guys, press the like button. He'll drop a diss track. But anyways, I've been rambling for too long. This is the end of the video, and I'll see you guys all later. Take care. Bye-bye.